you started out at Nordson as a field rep,
Field service engineer, yeah.
field service engineer. Did you find that your academic experience prepared you well for that job, or did you have to learn a lot on the job?
Yeah, I think because of a lot of interaction with customers, technical troubleshooting, just everything else, I felt like it was more of a, I learned a lot from being at workforce. The school was more preparing for me to think critically and how to research stuff. So I think there's some baseline that I think that it was established through schooling, but the actual work, that starting to actually participate in the workforce is really kind of open up the real world, and that's where you get the best work experience.
Mhm. That's great. Yeah, I find that's true also. High school sometimes prepares us, and college sometimes prepares us, but there's always skills that we don't know about until we jump into the job.
Right.
Found that true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened that you became a manager? How did that evolve?
Oh, I after a little before after my graduation from the master's degree, I I know some people when I used to work in Northern Korea. There's some people I stay in touch. Like one of them are kind of my mentor. We had a good relationship.
Mhm.
And then one day, I think he, sent kind of call me or email me. I don't remember, but why don't you come back to work for Norson? And I think that really helped trigger. So when you look back, it just seems like it's interesting how mentor helped me to navigate my career path. So once I got interviewed higher, I was hired as a senior applications engineer, and then I also kind of navigate through some marketing roles, and also with my education background. And then later I also, applied for another position within Norson because we got lots of different opportunity depending on what your interests are. So I was able to kind of get to the engineering manager roles like today. So yeah, I think this is a good story of sometimes a mentoring and mentor relationship could also kind of shape your career path.
Very much so. I really want to guide our high school audience that seeking out those people in our lives that seem to have it together or just are kind and compassionate towards your experience is a really good thing. I remember in my own life cycle of trying to figure out what I wanted to do, I had a mentor who directed me towards education as a career. And it made me go beyond my bachelor's degree, also like you, to get a master's degree. And now I got a master's in education, very different from your
Mhm.
degrees. But it made all the difference in the world towards a good job. But that mentor, if they had not been there and they hadn't really seen me for who I am, I'm not sure I would have ended up where I have, and I'm happy I did.
That's a good story.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you found the same thing.